I have a lot of respect for the Your Mom's House network. I think it's a great network. I think Tom and Christina are very funny. Dr. Drew, who's also on the network, he's very talented at what he does. And I've never listened to his show, but I liked Celebrity Rehab, and I enjoyed Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. They're good people, and that's fine. I want to preface this by saying my first instinct is always to lie, and it is always the right instinct for the most part. Lying shows that you've taken a time to think about what's happening and that you care about what's happening. Telling the truth is like not wearing deodorant. It's inconsiderate, and it means that you don't care. It means that you don't have any regimen. You haven't thought about anything. You've kind of just rolled out of bed. That's why truth, when you're honest with somebody, there's a premium to that. It's usually with somebody you really like, a friend, somebody you're fucking. There's a premium to honesty because it's rare. Honesty is not something that happens all the time for good reason. People just don't walk around being honest with each other. The world would be in utter chaos. If everybody told everybody what they thought of each other, it would be an utter chaos. People have to be kept in the dark. They have to be lied to and manipulated. This is why we have what we have with the Epstein and the da-da-da. Okay? I'm just saying how it is. I'm not saying how it should be. I'm not moralizing. I'm telling you what it is. People keep secrets. No, conspiracies aren't real because no one can keep secrets. You're keeping secrets right now from your wife. And you're telling me that no one can keep secrets. You're keeping secrets with somebody you sleep next to. Secrets get kept for fucking years. People have secret families they never talk about. There's good liars out there. You know who says nobody can keep secrets? Bad liars. Bad liars can never believe in conspiracies because they don't know how to fucking lie. They don't know how to create and craft a narrative. Lies, you can't just fuck around with a lie here and there. You got to be constantly lying all the time. You got to create a world and populate it with untruths. Big lies require little lies to sustain them. That's a famous quote. I don't know who said it. That's what needs to happen. Pathological liars lie all the time because they want to be good at it. If you drink and drive every night, statistically, you're going to be better at it. Am I telling you to do it? No, I'm telling you what it is. If you drink and drive once a month, you're going to be all nervous. Same with driving high. Same with lying. Same with fucking. Same with stand-up comedy. You got to do it a lot. Okay? So my first instinct in many situations is to spin a yarn, a fable, a lie, an untruth, because I care about the person on the other end. I realize that I've done the wrong thing, and rather than admit it like a crazy person, I lie to cover it up because I realize I was wrong. You're lying because you realize you're wrong. If anyone calls you on a lie, say, I'm lying to you because I know that I'm wrong and I love you. Being honest with you would be insane. Am I insane? Are you insane? Honesty is not the best policy. No one says that. You know who says that? School teachers, because they talk to children all day, because they have childlike minds. We don't need any advice that's on a guidance counselor's wall. It's not going to help. Don't hit me about, oh, well, honesty. No, lie. Even after today, I will still lie. I'm only upset at the fact that my lie was not good. Never lie quick. Take a minute, take a breath. Today, Big J's girlfriend, Christine Evans, who I like, but, you know, we'll get into that. You know, these people, I just, I enjoy her, and she's in town. She grew up in Redondo Beach. And she goes, hey, I want to show you where I grew up. We'll go to the beach, take a little swim. We'll get a seafood in a seafood shack. I'm in. I like swimming in the ocean. I'm in there. We had a beautiful lunch, about a half-hour lunch, about a 45-minute dip in the Pacific Ocean. And to do all that, round trip in a car, about 5.5 hours in the car. About 5.5 in the car. I could have flown to New York City for the amount of time it took me to get my fat ass in the Pacific for 45 fucking minutes. But it was a lovely dip, and I like that. It's a lot. Traveling around LA is a lot. She tells me, oh, well, you want to put on some music? So I put on some music. I put on Toby Keith's song, God Love Her. It's a great song. God love her. She was born in the Mississippi mud. I don't know the fucking lyrics. Her daddy didn't want her to be with me. And I said, who cares? It's catchy. It was on shuffle. I put it on. She's like, oh, you have the worst taste in music and of all of my friends. I'm like, bitch. Toby Keith, she was talking all day about how she wanted to buy all the houses in Manhattan Beach. She's like, I want to buy these houses. I keep telling Jay, $4 million is not a lot of money. We're in entertainment. $4 million. Bitch, Toby Keith could buy 10 of those houses, and you're running your mouth. I said that to her in the car. I go, Toby Keith could buy 10 of these houses. You'll die in this rental. You don't have to agree with Toby Keith. You don't have to think he's good. It's a catchy goddamn song. God love her. So we get down there. We have a nice lunch. I do this Instagram story where I'm on the beach and we go up to this beautiful peak in Redondo. We're looking out at the ocean. It's got a great view. And I say, hey, I write on Instagram. I say, hey, because these are you will see things that are similar to this. 6 months ago, I was living in the middle of a busy highway. But I started listening to Gary Vaynerchuk and the teachings of Gary Vaynerchuk. And now I realized when I heard him that I had to stop losing and I had to start winning. And now we just broke ground on what'll be a $25 million estate. And how did I pay for it? I paid for it with gratitude. And then, hashtag hustle grind. It's a funny post. And it clearly shows that I'm in Redondo Beach, the beautiful. Then she goes, there's a Trump golf course. It's open to the public. You want to go check that out? I'm like, oh, yeah. I think it's fun to go see what kinds of people are still going to Trump things who don't give a fuck. I kind of like that. And it's just a bunch of white dudes and dads, and they're all playing golf. And, me and her walk in, and, they're not thrilled. But she's like, it's open to the public. And I felt like explaining to her, honey, not our public. See, the Palos Verdes public is different than our public. Our public is public bus. It's not open to us, okay? I guarantee you. I'm wearing a bathing suit, and you're wearing a sarong you bought on the Venice boardwalk from somebody with a heroin needle hanging out of their chin. So that's not the public that they're really interested in walking through their doors, okay? But I didn't. By the way, Venice, it's like you go down there. The best things there are the bodybuilders with AIDS, Muscle Beach. All the bodybuilders with AIDS who've beaten AIDS. They all have AIDS and they've beaten AIDS. They're so built, they no longer have AIDS or penises. They don't have, their penises have gone away because they've just pumped so much iron and they've all beaten AIDS. But I didn't see them today because the outdoor gym was being remodeled. Sadly. So we go into the Trump course. She goes into the bathroom to change her clothes like a true crackhead. Okay? She's like, where? She asked some fake question about the restaurant. She's like, when is the restaurant open? And then she goes, where's the restroom? I'm like, they know what you're in here for. They know you just want to go in there, deliver a baby, and leave it in the toilet. So just go do that. And I'll go take a shit, and then we'll leave, okay? We don't have to pretend that we're here to talk to the event planner about throwing a wedding, okay? They know you just want to abandon a baby in the bathroom. So do you ever see somebody when you walk into a nice place and you start telling a tale about why you're there, and the people are like, we know what this is. Just shit. We're letting you do it. Just use the restroom. You don't have to. When's tea time? Just go throw up. You're withdrawing, right? You're withdrawing and you need to throw up before you get some Suboxone. Okay, just go do that. Don't fucking tell us that you're here to plan your daughter's wedding. So I don't remember. I get an email from the booker of the Your Mom's House Network. Email was 408. Said, hey, Tim, I hope you're finding your way here. Hope you're having no trouble finding the place. Text me. Well, I experienced a range of emotions in the Trump bathroom in Palos Verdes. I was like, fuck. I was supposed to do Dr. Drew today at 4. Fuck. It is now 4:58. That email was sent to me at 4:08. I'm in the Trump bathroom. I did what I never used to do. I used to call out sick from work all the time, but I never did the no call, no show, which is what I did now. Now, here's when you do the no call, no show, you have to stay off the grid and you have to not fire back. You need to get your story straight. You need to sit on it for a minute and think, because you've done the no call, no show. The only way is to go harder into the lie, disappear off the grid, sink deeper into the hole, take a minute, think about it, go, what can I do here? You know, go grab an old photo of you in New York, throw that on Instagram, go dark for 2 days, email the dude, say you had to be in New York. Who knows? All of these things. But I panicked. I was panic stricken. I'm so ashamed of this. I was panic stricken on the toilet in the Trump golf course, open to the public, Palos Verdes. Beautiful. I was sitting on the toilet. I was reading the email on the turlet. And I said, fuck. I emailed back immediately. I had an emergency. I cannot make it. By the way, it's a fucking hour after I was supposed to be there. I emailed 2 seconds later. I apologize. I walk out and I call Ben, and then it hits me. I uploaded an Instagram story from the beach a half hour ago when I should have been doing the show. I have a photo up from the fucking beach, which is the opposite of an emergency. It is literally the opposite of an emergency. I am frolicking on the beach, and I didn't show up for this fucking show. And then I lied to the guy, and it was such a poorly conceived lie. Like it was such, and now I'm ashamed, not because I lied, because I didn't put the time and the care into a good lie. Nothing makes you feel better than pulling off a good lie. And I didn't do it, and I pride myself on being able to do it. And I was just, and the thing that saves me is it's so funny that there's something there. There's something that I was so funny that I couldn't stop laughing because it's so utterly disrespectful. It's so utterly disrespectful. It's fucking amateur hour. It's Ghislaine eating In-N-Out, reading spy novels. It's choking Epstein out in his cell. And then it's all of that shit on a very small level. I'm doing to the booker of that network what our government is doing to us, basically going, oh, fuck you, and I hope you like it. I hope you like it because it is what it is. And here's a photo of me with my fucking fat ass frolicking on the beach. And I had an emergency and I can't make it. And I email you an hour after I was supposed to be there. So I would imagine at this point, I would not be shocked. There's a lot of opportunities. And you go, why didn't I get that opportunity? There's a lot of opportunity. Here's the silver lining to this. I will not wonder if I'm never on any of their shows. I won't lie. It won't keep me awake at night. Like I might forget this and think for a minute, I wonder why. And then I'll go, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There was that time I no-showed for Dr. Drew After Dark and then shot off a amateur hour email from the turlet of the Trump and then right on the Instagram story. It's like, It's not only like I'm lying to you, it's really like it would have almost be better if I'd emailed them back, hey, fuck you. That would have almost been better if I went, hey, how about fuck you? Because that's what it is. Saying you had an emergency and then having the Instagram story of you at the beach is 2 words. It is fuck you. It is that I didn't even take the time to lie good about this. I just thought I would fucking throw it out there. So if you message me, some of you message me, you go, you should do your mom's house. And I go, yeah, I'd love to do that show. They're great. You don't have to message that anymore. I'd still like to do it, but if I don't do it, this one is 100% on me. This is my fault. This is a bad move. Fucking thank you, Christine Evans. Ruining my fucking life. I'm going to refresh my email. Let's see if the guy from the booker from your mom's house has not gotten back to me. I got to think that's a bad sign. Now, I don't know. Now, Ben, you're a producer of a podcast, and you inhabit this world. Now, how do you think this person feels? I'm going to get a cigarette. How do you think this person feels about what happened today?
Fuck, you were an hour late. You didn't respond for a whole hour. They were definitely checking your Instagram, and they saw the post for sure. And they thought, oh, fuck this guy. Absolutely fuck this guy.
You get the matches?
Yeah.
Yes, Ben, I believe that ought to be the case. But as somebody who is it, do you say, how do you view, do you laugh about it? Do you say, Tim is a funny guy? He's a funny guy, and he's a wacky guy. And do you maybe bring me in to berate me and have Drew berate me for being a liar? Is that not nice?
I bet that would be hilarious, but I bet Dr. Drew's probably a guy that his time is very valuable. So who knows who? Did you see who they pulled in, by the way? Did they pull in somebody? Or?
I didn't look. I don't think they're recording live because Jessa Reed just did one, and hers is going to come out later on.
I bet Drew was pissed. I bet he was mad because he's sitting there. He drove all the way up to what, Reseda? It set in traffic to fucking...
I can't control where people go, Ben. Okay? I can't control where people go. I told you I had a fucking emergency. My mother got out of her institution and wound up in Manhattan Beach. Now, I was shocked when the people at my mother's mental institution called me and go, your mother is on the run again. And I said, how far did she get? Out back? And they said, no, she's been sighted in Manhattan Beach by the 10th Street Beach, which is beautiful. You should go and try to find her in the water. And then when I got to the 10th Street Beach, they said, I think she's at Captain Tripp's Fish Market. Why don't you go there? And if she's not there, at least try the blackened salmon and the lobster roll and the macaroni salad, which were phenomenal. And then I got to Captain Tripp's and they go, she might be at the Trump golf course. So this bitch, I'm trying to get her with a big net. She's a big woman. Now, so it's an emergency. God, I am so fucking banned. I am so banned. They're never having me back.
No way.
They are never having me back. I am done. I am so done.